The world awoke to a crisis that no intelligence agency had predicted. A Soviet Typhoon-class nuclear submarine, the largest and most powerful ever built, abruptly altered its course and began moving toward the United States. There was no warning, no official communication, and no explanation. The vessel carried an advanced propulsion system designed to move almost silently through the depths, capable of slipping past sonar nets that protected entire nations. Its 26 missile tubes held intercontinental ballistic missiles with a range of nearly 10,000 kilometers. In simple terms, it could strike almost anywhere on Earth. The Soviet Navy reacted instantly. Fleets were mobilized, submarines redeployed, and aircraft scoured the seas. Across the Atlantic, the U.S. Navy responded in kind, dispatching carriers and patrol aircraft to locate the rogue vessel. For the first time in decades, American and Soviet forces were hunting the same target in the same waters. One miscalculation could ignite a global war. Unseen beneath the ocean, the submarine Red October was already approaching a treacherous underwater region known as the Thule Abyss, near a jagged formation sailors called Thor's Cliff. If the submarine could pass through this maze of underwater ridges and fissures, it might break contact and vanish. But navigating such terrain was dangerous even for smaller vessels. For a massive Typhoon-class submarine, it demanded flawless judgment and exceptional skill. Captain Marco Ramius understood the stakes. A veteran commander with decades of experience, he ordered an increase in speed, knowing every second mattered. The submarine surged forward, threading through narrow passages of rock and shadow. Then, without warning, a violent jolt rippled through the hull. The submarine had struck an underwater cliff. The damage was localized, but the consequences were severe. The executive officer reported that the advanced propulsion system was destroyed. Forced to switch to conventional power, the Red October lost its greatest advantage: silence. Its acoustic signature spread through the water, and Soviet submarines quickly locked onto it. There was no more hiding. Ramius ordered the crew to battle stations as Soviet aircraft joined the hunt from above, dropping torpedoes toward the submarine's last known position. Countermeasures were launched, but they failed. The torpedoes kept coming. Ahead, Ramius spotted a narrow fissure cutting through the seabed. It was a desperate gamble, but the only option. He ordered full speed. As the torpedoes closed in, Ramius gave the command for a hard turn to starboard. The submarine scraped past the rocks, and moments later, the pursuing torpedoes slammed into the cliffs behind them, exploding harmlessly against stone. The Red October escaped once more, leaving Soviet commanders furious and humiliated. Their response was swift and dangerous. Moscow informed Washington that the submarine had defected and claimed Captain Ramius intended to launch a nuclear attack on the United States. It was a lie designed to force American action. What neither side fully grasped was that this silent chase beneath the sea was no longer just a military incident. It was the opening move in a high-risk game that could alter the balance of the Cold War forever.